Alright, hey, how's it going, everyone? Sorry it's been a while since I've done a an update video or a vlog video, whatever. And I haven't had a lot of interesting stuff happen lately. Not like anything interesting ever really happens to me, anyways. But I don't want to just shit out some boring vlog video that really has no content, I suppose. But yeah, this one's mainly gonna be films, but I thought I'd throw in a couple games. I haven't been playing a lot of games lately. I've been kind of burnt out, and a lot of games I play are RPGs, which you have to kind of commit to for a bit. So I've kind of just another one of my favorite hobbies or pastimes is watching films, really, and that's pretty much what I've been primarily doing these past couple weeks. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys on my progress with the Lunar 2, the Silver Star story. So here's my copy of Lunar 2. I recently bought a protective case for it, which I found them on eBay and they're really great. So I'm not afraid to I'm still gonna be careful with it, of course. It's not like this thing can survive like a nuclear bomb or whatever, but still, these protective cases are really cool. And yeah, there is a bit of a glare if you have your shelf like next to a window or whatever, but still, I'm happy that I can finally display these on a shelf without worrying about damaging it. But yeah, this is my copy of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I bought a case for it. The last time I brought this up in a video, I was looking for a copy of Lunar 1, and actually I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, no, these protective cases I found on eBay are really really great. The dude who sells them, or the company that sells them, they have them for multiple consoles, not just PlayStation 1. And they have some limited edition, special edition ones for those, bigger box ones, like these Lunar ones. Alright, so that's Lunar 2, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on Lunar 1. I finally managed to find a copy of this complete on eBay as well. What sucks is that I kind of had to pay a pretty penny for it. I think I ended up paying like 120 bucks for it. But yeah, no, it's in really good condition, and of course I also bought a protective case for it as well. So hopefully one of these days when I finally feel like motivated to play a game, I'm probably gonna start off with this, and then I'll play Lunar 2 afterwards. But yeah, no, I'm so happy I finally own a copy of Lunar 1, because I've had a copy of Lunar 2 for a few years now, and honestly I haven't played it because it's kind of a direct sequel to this game as well. But yeah, no, I can't wait to play this one and jump into Lunar 2. So that's enough with games. Yeah, Lunar's a great game, but honestly, if you're a complete in box collector, it's not going to be easy to find a copy of these games complete, let alone in good condition and in a reasonable price. They usually have a high demand, so they're kind of expensive. So in terms of films, I thought I'd start off with this next one, and yeah, it's Hammer Time. Not exactly, but even though when it's Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in a film together, it's a Hammer film, whether it is or isn't. But yeah, no, the Horror Express. This movie is kind of an underrated gem. Honestly, it's a Spanish film that was directed in Spain, I think, or somewhere in Europe. And but yeah, it stars Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, and Telly Savalas, and it's about some shape-shifting uh, being that like haunts this train across the continent. And now these two are rival scientists that basically, well, yeah, they're rivaled in their research, but of course they're colleagues as well in the field. And honestly, I'll try not to spoil it. It's a really great movie, and it's really cool the chemistry that Cushing and Lee have in these films, seeing as they've been friends for um, 20, 30 years up to that point, from the 1950s during the early Hammer years. But yeah, this is an Arrow Video release. This has a brand new 4K, no, 2K film transfer, which still looks great, and a lot of cool extra bonus features. And now, it's a low budget film. It was filmed on a budget of like half a million, I think, which is a lot of money for a commoner, but still for a film budget, that's pennies. But for what it's worth, this movie for a low budget film has a hell of a cast and a really great atmosphere. Really really cool movie. One of my favorites. And speaking of Hammer, because they're best known for the Dracula movies more than anything. This is not a Hammer film, but this is the Bloodthirsty trilogy. It's a trilogy of vampire films that were produced by Toho Pictures. The ones who are best known for Godzilla. I recently picked this up because I watched trailers for these three movies on YouTube. If you, they might still be there, but yeah, this is another Arrow Video release. It's all three movies in one set. It's all in Japanese. I don't think there's an English audio language for it, which is fine. I don't mind it. But yeah, no, these movies were heavily influenced by the Hammer films. Of course, it has its own like Japanese twist on these, but still, um, if you like the old Hammer horror, Dracula or vampire movies, even the Karnstein trilogy, honestly, you probably might want to check these ones out. Of course, I can't say much because I haven't watched them myself, but from what I've seen, they look really, really cool, and I can't wait to check them out. These came out sometime in the, I think the early 70s, like early 70s, mid 70s. But yeah, these are not connected. Like you can watch one without the other. It's a trilogy because it's the director, I think, and but yeah, they're not connected in any way. You don't have to watch them all to understand it. But yeah, no, I can't wait to watch this. It's gonna be really cool. And I don't think it has a brand new film transfer. Well, I'm sure it has a new film transfer, but it's not like an upscaled film transfer like 2K or 4K. But still, it's nice that Arrow Video really commits to their projects, and they put out really, really good releases. And well, it's no secret now. It's temperature's getting hot. It's getting really sunny outside, and summertime's here. And I thought I'd recommend two really good summer films. Um, Honestly, the thing with these two films is that they were kind of considered Jaws rip-offs during the 70s. Um, Steven Spielberg's Jaws movie that came out in the mid 70s, I think, or early 70s. I think it was 72. Huge blockbuster, basically the summer movie to watch that year. And it spawned a lot of creature features that came out around the time. And two that I really enjoyed watching when I was younger, and they used to play on TV a lot. I wouldn't consider them Jaws knockoffs because they can be categorized as, but they're so good they stand on their own. And the first one would probably be actually I'll go with this one because this one's a direct comparison. This one's Orca. Um, this one stars Richard Harris. It's a really great movie. It's based off a novel. Basically, it's about a fisherman that doesn't really know better about orcas. He just wants to try to make a profit. He explains why in the movie, but I won't reveal it. And his original intent to try to capture a great white, but when he ends up seeing an orca, the apex predator of the ocean, take down a great white, he instead tries to capture an orca, and in the process he ends up capturing a female orca by accident. He wanted a buck orca, a male, and he ends up, basically capturing her by accident. Wasn't his intention. He's not a bad dude either. He's just naive. And now the male orca is terrorizing this fishing village. I don't know if the movie takes place in Washington or in Canada, somewhere in the Pacific coast, which I live nearby, which is kind of nice. That this was kind of filmed in locations I've been before. But yeah, no, this is a really great movie. It's really sad too, so don't expect it to be like a happy film. It's not, but it's a really beautiful movie, and I love it to death. It's really good. And yeah, this is a Shout Factory release. They did a really good job with this release. And another one is Piranha. This is Steelbook. I'm sure there's MRE cases, but this is all I could find. And yeah, this is basically about some government conspiracy. They're genetically engineering piranhas to like kill. These were supposed to be released sometime during the Vietnam War, but I think I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, but the war ended, so they had to cancel the project. And now these piranhas are let loose in this mainstream, which leads to the ocean. So now they have to try to prevent these piranhas from running amok and being let loose throughout the entire world. It's a hell of a movie. It's filmed on a tight budget as well. I don't remember who directed this movie. Pardon me, but it's a really, really good movie. Piranha and Orca are both really great creature features. I think I might like Orca a little more because it is a strong movie, but for like cheap thrills, I guess this one's better. This one's a lot gorier. The piranhas are basically like, piranhas are already vicious animals, but still like these genetically engineered ones are like even more aggressive. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Do check out some of these movies. As much as I am a gaming nerd, I am a film buff as well. So I want to try to give a little more variety in these videos. I don't want to just stick to one topic. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good weekend.